Lightning rod of some kind. No idea how to get it working though.
Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Yeah, no one's living here. So what's it for? Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design.
Huh, who knows? Let's call it a weird alien machine.
We sure could use Sam right about now.
Another weird alien machine.
Huh. What's all this about?
You guessed it. Another weird alien machine.
Huh. Figures.
Only one way to find out.
You mean turn it on? What are you doing, Ryder?
Oh shit.
That can't be good. Oh.
So the weird alien machine is a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something. Whoa. Guess a circuit overloaded.
Even the equipment's out to get us.
Same language as those aliens. Wonder what he's saying.
Kill all humans, probably?
Weird.
If that's poison, I know who to blame. Hey, that door opened.
Some kind of research lab?
Maybe. Then it got hit by a tornado.
Not exactly poetry, is it?
Weird. You hear that?
Looks like they were trying to tunnel in.
Don't think it turned out so well.
Some serious energy on the other side of that door.
Maybe it's closed for a reason.
Whatever this is, it scans as being old. Centuries old.
Wish we had Sam.
I think it's older than this lab and the equipment.
So maybe these aliens found it deeper in. Like an artifact.
It's fried. Could be a console of some sort. With that door?
There.
So now killer robots too?
The Geth back home would love this place.
His wounds look like they're from an energy blast. Might have tangled with our robot friend there.
Any theories, recon specialist?
There's some kind of technology on this planet. Older. Underground. Something these aliens are interested in.
Like archaeologists?
Yeah. Bloodthirsty archaeologists. Weather's still crappy.
Heads up! They were waiting for us!
Oh, damn!
They got a lightning rod up and running! Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it!
This is not how I go out!
I don't think they're listening!
There! Last one's down.
It's what it looks like to defend against lightning.
Ryder, some sort of cave over there. Ryder, more of those aliens ahead. They see us! Here we go! Not much for talking, are they? Look out! More of their pets! This is for Kirkland!
It's what it looks like to defend against lightning.
Ryder, some sort of cave over there. Ryder, more of those aliens ahead. They see us! Here we go! Not much for talking, are they? Look out! More of their pets! This is for Kirkland! You hanging in there? Don't worry about me! That did it!
I wonder what these guys were doing here.
Crash of some kind. It's not one of our ships.
Definitely not from the Milky Way.
One of theirs. Think the storm got it?
At least the weather isn't playing favorites. You'd think if this was their planet, they'd know how to handle its food. I think.
Can't be local. Not growing anything on this planet.
So maybe they're bringing it in from off-world?
More of them in the cluster? Not loving that. Check that out.
Now this looks more like the golden world my dad was expecting.
Then,
If it's anything like plants back in the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
it's lasted this long. Guess that makes it the Alpha Tree, huh?
Yeah? But what happened to all its friends outside? Dead animal here, and some sort of trap. Pretty recent, too.
You suppose those aliens set it?
If they did, they don't play nice with anyone.
Or maybe they're starving.
Oh, great. That can't be good.
It's not. Company!
Looks like a whole patrol!
Probably the arseholes that took Green.
Push them back!
Got him! Got him!
Anyone there?
Cora, we read you. You're alive.
Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded.
They're not friendly. On our way. Nav point marked. Long drop.
Let's get in there! Cora, we got your back!
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it, too.
Try to line them up!
I'm on it.
Pick your target.
Plenty of those.
I got one!
What did we ever do to them?
Careful, they fight dirty!
Harry, you guys okay?
Well, that settles that.
Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys. You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's my dad?
He went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle. Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you at all?
Barely a word, then started shooting. What about you?
We tried being nice. They didn't play along. Good way to break your neck. Back.
Ah, hell! Get to cover! Go, go!
Lightning zapped their shuttle! Heads up! Another shuttle incoming! This weather?
Yes, we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me! Sound off!
I'm here! Still alive! Here!
Present!
I can't get a beat on those things!
There's too many of them! Just keep firing, we can do this! Since when do rocks float?
Just go with it! Man, these guys know how to fight. Ah! Damn shrapnel!
Liam, enough.
Right. It's just these assholes kill Kirkland.
I hear you, but this isn't the time to lose our cool.
Better.
What about the others?
Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him. Though our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys,
She's been hit.
Take cover! Take cover!
Hang on! Ugh.
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
before they attacked, I managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Scott. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move. Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick.
If those
We
things
have to
come
get
back,
there before the storm hits.
don't let them
No
keep me
detours.
alive.
What was my dad scouting for?
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav point puts him...
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
Ryder, your dad was in trouble. We have to find him.
We've got to find the Pathfinder. Like, right now.
Sam's right. We don't have much time.
Look, the rods. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Neither did we. This is more than we took out.
Incendiary rounds! My dad's been busy!
He was an N7. They don't mess around.
Not going that way! It's sealed shut!
Somebody was pretty clever with these rods.
Only way to survive here.
2, if you count shooting on sight.
We're close. The nav point shows my dad's up there.
Sir,
Stay low.
who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab. Like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
Thank you. It seemed important.
Remember that. Follow your gut.
Well, right now, my gut says we're in trouble here.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
The lightning goes away.
and the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
It's a hell of a gamble. But we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
If Scott's game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Works for me.
Let's go!
Right behind you! Push ahead to the structure! Sam, load combat profile. Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea, but it's working!
That's it! We're doing it! Not much farther!
Where are we going?
All the way to the top!
And then what?
We'll know when we get there! Keep up!
Oh, that hurt.
Ready? Let's get inside there! profile.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight. This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
We made it. In one piece. Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us? I'm off. Got it! Got it! Got it! Got it! Watch it! Think I see movement!
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad. Ryder, don't...
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Encryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it. Scott, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
We need to get this door open.
On it!
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
I'll be damned. It's working. You did it.
There's hope at least.
This is more than hope. It's proof we weren't crazy. We can fly to a whole new galaxy and still make sense of things.
Sam had a little something to do with it.
It was simply a matter of linguistics, though I am pleased to calculate.
Repeat, we need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long. Deep breath.
What are you...
Initiating transfer.
Move! He's going into cardiac arrest.
Pulse is weakening. Tell the Ark to prep medbay. Come on! Pulse dropping. We're losing.
It's a seizure. His brain can't handle the connection. Get him to sound node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Welcome back, Scott.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Then how did I make it out?
Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up.
Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm sorry, Scott. I know this must be a blow.
Honestly, we weren't close. I never really knew him growing up.
I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam, Node?
Sam is now part of you. In a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Scott.
Whoa. Well, if that's how it has to be.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you can do it.
Cora?
It's what he wanted. I won't stand in the way. But being Pathfinder is a serious job. Sure you're ready for this?
A lot of people here are counting on me. I'll get it done.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you.
I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon.
He needs to rest first.
He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your sister. There's still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
This should have been my father's moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
This should have been my father's moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
All stasis personnel report to duty station.
I just updated the charts.
She'll want to see crew reassignments first. Start with non-essential personnel.
Engineering reports next recovery is underway.
This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know the docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off. As soon as we get clearance from the Nexus, we'll be following stasis revival protocols. We want to avoid any logjams, so it's vital your teams coordinate with each other and keep people moving. Any questions? Right. It's an unfortunate fact that not everyone will have survived the voyage. We've already got scattered reports of medical problems from that dark energy cloud. If somebody didn't make it, check.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We could see what the VI has to say.
Plants are still alive.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Hello?
This place should be packed with people.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as this. It is the first destination. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has, providing a safe, stable.
Not from the looks of it.
What can you tell me?
This is the furthest any. The Nexus itself is... Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new...
How does the...
We ask that you submit to a brief medical... Once you've been... Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands...
Where? Place is deserted.
Where do...
Once you've cleared immigration, will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7? Whichever you choose, rest assured,
Oh boy.
Habitat 7? That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. Our helpful medical staff can...
Well, she's got...
So where is everyone? That's all.
It has been my... And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is... unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I may not have been the first choice, but I'm ready for this.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over. Not yet.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Taylor, where's Vetrat? The Hyperion is starting to send a tally of supplies. Handling something big, is she? I'll just organize this as it comes in and send it your way. You know what the priorities are. Thank you.
Hello, Console.
You and I are going to be very good friends.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought it didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Ryder, you have my
I appreciate...
I didn't know him very well, although I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they were?
Nothing certain, but tens of Did you have some other business?
It sounds like the Nexus...
Publicly, I would say we're more than up. The Scourge killed hundreds. Many of... Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead. With the rest of the leadership, when they were killed instantly. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kendris mentioned something...
Criminal elements took advantage of the... We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an out...
Who is this?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the... Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen. Nonsense. They posed a direct...
There don't seem to...
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters, good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted...
Why don't you like...
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant... My people tried to up... What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can you tell me about...
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government.
What do you know about the early days?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 21... But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters...
Why do you think most...
There are thousands. What does any pilgrim seek? While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a...
The Nexus is home to several, and the hope is that this station will... Though I'm not sure what they were thinking. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
As director of the...
If the other... They don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does any...
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other.
What's their...
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder, she and her inner circle perished in the... I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died.
So... You're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable... Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. While I may not be setting foot on...
Right. Sorry. What do I need to consider?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is... Whether that's the cat or... Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder.
What can you tell...
I was afraid you'd ask. A forward station allows mining, but seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment.
Any more info?
No, and that is the distressing. If they're the same problems, should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs,
Are there any...
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. It seems they're also bringing along... Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
That's all.
I'm happy to help. You will...
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Yeah, it was fine so far.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
Stuff
Back right after the mutiny.
I wasn't there during...
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe...
What is there to be...
We've had 3...
That's not...
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security?
How can I? I've scanned all the potential sabotage.
Sounds like a lot went down.
Yeah, I guess. Would you, if you have time, maybe you could help me?
Sure thing.
If you could scan these other I've sent the locations to you.
No. Personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on high.
Find out why. Be careful.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion. It's good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Excellent. Let's go over the docking checklist, shall we?
But what choice do we have? How the hell should I know? All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now,
I don't want to get into it. Things...
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimate... Not. We don't have a lot of options. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
How do you fit into the...
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As Tan, it left a perfectly adequate career as... And here we are, idling.
You called my...
A lot of us joined the initiative because...
Were you...
I'm not your new mother if... He hated that I didn't use his title. But no... Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for an...
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses... Sorry, 14 months. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become...
You don't trust...
I trust him to defend us. I do. We came here to make history. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
You've had no colony successes in over...
Less than you'd think. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder. The initiative promised...
And if it had?
Beautiful, utopian horseshit. Colonies, or even me.
There's also the strange tech...
We've tried. Not me. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was... I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec...
Excuse me, Director.
Ryder?
It's
Ryder, we're starving here. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why... Prove me...
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been... At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot...
Tan. Ask him. I can tell you this much. My clan were supposed to settle matters and in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go...
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a... Then Addison's assistant, Spen... It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
What sort of problems?
There's Arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny, and to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jean
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders.
And I thought the Hyperion had a bad one.
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources. And let's not forget how badly the station was. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast. Right. The genophage. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn.
No wonder your people have...
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors... And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda...
What about the Krogan?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was... During the trip to get here, Krogan under...
So you used those 600 years to...
Yeah. Our scientists say we've improved beyond all the statistics. It means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
What kind of work do you do?
I was part of the team that I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Nothing more for now.
See you later. Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine.
Hello, I'm Gian Garson. Found you and look.
Founder, please select a topic. You are Scott Ryder, salary code 19. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? For initiative strategy and for colonial affairs or for station maintenance, for militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted. The selection process saw after discovering an unusually high, even at a distance, studying the 7 worlds nicknamed habitats have the life-supporting environments and viable planets. The viability of a world, we have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Mello, you already checked the consoles down here, right? Ah, I think you forgot to hit confirm. This is wrong. Just wrong. Just wrong. Just wrong. It's not right.
What's wrong?
Oh my, maybe you could help. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What
They don't exile you. They say it's murder. They're calling... There are witnesses and His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him.
I'd be happy.
Oh, please, tell Nilken.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyran Kandros for authorization to participate.
That's the console for our strike team.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situation?
Protecting civilian outposts. Authorization.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
I know that look. The others...
Something...
You get used to it. Just focus. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the map.
What's the word?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanis. If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What brought you...
I was tired of...
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Irene went pirate on old... But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Gian Garson's dream was so grand, so gut...
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership.
I was escorting a prospecting team. They penned us like cattle for experiment. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back...
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the...
Are the other
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. but it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
What do you know about the enemies we've...
We usually see them on worlds with those aliens struck. They don't talk to us. Every time we...
Why?
No one knows. But I've seen... I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need...
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extract. But that isn't news to you, right?
Bye, Kandros.
You and me...
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet.
I can believe...
Not just that. A lot of the exiles... We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to...
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us.
As long as the Nexus is...
Double down crisis mode. Ready... Pathfinder, I'm feeling less bad. Everyone's beaten down.
And now...
All I know... It's quiet here. Still get a ping.
What about...
Leaders, direction, lack of it. Tan is the standout. But
who would you...
My dad would say elections were rubbish. Because by that measure...
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What field?
Herrick's into life sciences. I do planetary geology.
Not that we've had much to study with everyone.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry.
And maybe Addison will give us a real work... Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation?
What kind?
Ah, my thesis is on the console. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the...
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely.
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for... Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you.
Trans technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Pathfinder.
Anything?
Perhaps. They haven't reported it. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people.
Your work is important. When I...
Their friends and family.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once. docking procedures are now complete.
Help you?
Pathfinder Rider.
Ah, armor. Nilkan, you're moving up.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda.
I'm not here to exile you.
At this point, it's too...
Why don't you tell me?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a cop. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation.
So when he was killed...
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counter it. I saw movement. Thought it was the... Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an act.
That's what I... But I was enraged when we argued. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my...
I'll check out the evidence.
It'd be nice to have... You're a Pathfinder. Maybe there's still...
Weapons and stuff. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Ouch.
Half the supplies are inaccessible, and I have to trade with the crooks out there.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilkan Rensis.
Yes, our first murder. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that the mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial?
It was short. Despite the lack of physical, his only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference.
In this case, motive. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, and there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let... As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye.
You and me.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkan, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkan. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Docking clamps?
Fully active and engaged.
Docking hatch integrity?
Cassidy Shaw.
Oh, man. Have you heard?
Yeah.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty... Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure...
Did you see?
Nilkin said so, but not... Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilkin see?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds?
Fronts fight, say things they don't... But you don't expect your best friend... To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound.
It wasn't my place to agree. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all Of course. It kills me we had to leave.
So the body was never examined.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go...
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking...
And?
I want to go to Eos and...
That isn't...
First murder in Andromeda.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence.
The more certain...
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I hope anything you find reaffirms. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all.
I'm...
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Send everyone on deck manually double-checking the relays.
What happened?
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used. Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%. Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Hey there.
You okay? And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is
I expected something like that.
Good. I worked out logistics with Director Tan.
I still need to...
Sounds good.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
What's the latest about waking people up?
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been
What? No, Here.
Funny. Raj was...
My scans point at Raj as the one.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems...
The real saboteur could be said...
Because we both figured it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. Wish I had access to the security.
You stay put, so whoever... I'll check out the... Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile, and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Pathfinder, word is there's been trouble on the station.
We just got...
Word get...
Does it?
People talk to me? As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
What about...
I'm an orphan. My parents died. I left some friends and distant relatives. I love piloting. But I like the idea of going back to my roots and...
Why did you join...
Honestly,
There's a...
Captain Dunn. Of all the... I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no?
How do you feel?
Hopeful. Someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Cap?
We powered it down. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt.
Thank...
Hey, sorry, but he was right about going planetside, though.
He was a stranger.
Not like any of us. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Now that the hype...
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out... I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck.
If someone had told you...
Are you kidding me? Although the way... we all knew there was... When you sign up, you hope for the best, and plan for the...
Why did you join?
How could I not? I love my job. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What's self...
Thanks.
All right. Good luck.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant.
Yeah, what was that about?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need...
Your father felt it was...
What was he trying...
My true capable... Alec overrode the implant safety protocol.
And that...
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier. Alec called them profiles. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand.
Providing an enhancement to the human.
What do you get?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully...
I don't follow.
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
That's... pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew
Yeah, he's got a point.
I find myself in an unusual position, though I have...
How so?
He placed a block on port...
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me... but not without recourse. The further you... Perhaps you should begin. In the meantime, unless...
Thanks.
Welcome back, Scott.
I take...
Correct. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you.
What more can you tell me?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to this raw data, enables me to provide... You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship.
Me more than you. Do you know anything?
I monitor Dr. Carl. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM. Simulated, adaptive.
But AI is illegal in the military.
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted.
So they're...
Correct. However, your father can... I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did you mean?
Symbiosis is a mutual... A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was... In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all.
Of course.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like. What's on here, Sam?
Your father's purse. Several of them are encrypted. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
The day is finally here. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunk. It's daunting thinking about I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. She's got experience studying ancient culture.
Pretty sure my sister's mentioned
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Sam, this is a reminder about she's got experience.
Pretty sure my sister...
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope you're... Hello, Alec. I received your... I am honestly not sure how people... There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine. It's these moments when you wish you told you, which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger related to your father and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Samnode on the Hyperion to investigate further.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilizations spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Your father's personal logs.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed...
Wait.
Yes.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians,
They're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired.
It would seem that
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea... After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom.
perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown, private audio logs are now available in your father's... I detect additional memories, but they are currently...
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course. Your father's personal logs.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. This incredible woman I've been... All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Docking area at once.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scram. Let's check. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not. You'd need pretty high clearance to Someone...
That is the...
Think you can get enough out of the files to...
The files were badly scrambled. Based on the limited information available, we are looking... You will need to conduct...
Got it.
We can start building a bank of vaccines.
You're in the forest? What district?
Negative match. Biometrics do not match.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have?
Biometrics do not match.
What's the latest about waking people up?
Biometrics do not match.
Word is that the Nexus doesn't have enough room.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins, right?
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to.
I don't...
Proof says you...
Figures. You weren't here when they kicked out... My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or... What do you know? The mutiny leaders were right.
You could have hurt people.
Like those who got killed. I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The next...
That lot make...
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise. Pathfinder?
Welcome to...
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus.
His
Agreed. I have a pendant our father wore. In his digital journal.
Leg's feeling a little better.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing...
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said and Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently. I suppose you're right.
I hear you.
Ryder.
Hey.
Doc says I'll live. So, live.
With no need to exaggerate. Greer,
grateful. You and Liam...
We couldn't...
Yeah, your father. In Kirkland.
I know. It's rough.
More than I... I'm sorry I'm not out there with you.
Understood.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry.
I haven't heard...
Like a hero. I've met one Pathfinder. Well...
Yeah.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
Are you staying?
You know that moment when you... Ha, right, look who I'm talking. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's past.
What will you...
We still have thousands of people, and this way I can look out for Sarah.
How's Sarah do?
Her condition's stable. I see...
How...
It was dumb luck, really. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600... Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
How did you end up...
Well, you reach a point in life. I'd accomplished everything in the... So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
That's all.
Don't be a
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Fine.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together. We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Some serious kit over here.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last-minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
There. Finally. Hello. I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
Pathfinder. Check this toy. Seems like we're forever racing.
Oh.
This makes use of old one. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
We're on our own.
Yeah, well, if the best we get is Hey. Everything looks good from here. Just say the word, Ryder.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Hey.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, and keep any specimen safe.
Hey.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Hello, Ryder. Excuse me. I need to make sure we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus. Come by after launch, and we can catch...
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Verifying my connection from Hyperion to the Tempest. The Nexus confirms we're free to depart.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Gallo Jath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't... I was test pilot for the Tempest's early proto...
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
No time for speeches. Let's see what we can find.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Getting a scan. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan. Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. We've got a crater. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Satellite detected. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Satellite detected. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Hey, can you drop by the biolab?
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants,
Something.
maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know. I don't normally lose it like that.
Huntress?
Another term. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human...
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart? The Alliance found me a cross-species, one of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
There's a lot of
A friend and mentor. I prepped for an untrained pathfinder.
Is this going?
I don't want a rival. It's done. Best. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Even if we get there.
Working biotics like this. The initiative was meant to be different. It's quiet in here. First job, see if there's... If you want to...
See you on the ramp.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
This is exactly why we came. A new galaxy, a new ship. I can't wait to get both a little dirty.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
That they didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home. Door's getting emergency power, but it's code-locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes. This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
It's inoperable. Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means... The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was that thinking, sending us here? Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised. Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Another code, like we already found. These shield masts are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at the batch
structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Huh.
guess that ship wasn't...
There are people here?
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder. The Nexus just can't let EOS go.
I'm tracking a signal that will help.
Look, I cut the power for... You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the cat.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the...
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station. Make some credits on the side.
Ballsy.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Next...
Really, Ryder?
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company. We've got targets! Kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
You took down all those cat? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take word of advice though. If that's signaling...
Alright.
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another...
Just finding it won't be enough. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got an...
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead.
Here.
A warning. Radiation...
All the more reason to see... Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Wait, you can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible, but since this is an initiative building, I have access to a multitude of data and arrays.
Let's give it a shot.
Holy shit, it works. Can you get audio?
Compiling now.
We can't survive another attack. The storms and radiation were already killing us. Now we've got those things.
We can't return to the Nexus with our tails between our legs. The whole station is counting on us.
Then they're counting on corpses.
Damn, that's grim.
Wilcox thinks I'm crazy, but I know what I saw. Eyes on the mountain, watching us. We're not alone out here.
This log was recorded a day before the first Ket ambush on Site 1.
The Ket scouted them out. Special requisition all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
I might be drooling a little bit.
This must be what... All these challenges, and the colonists still tried to tough it out.
They didn't know what they were in for. They weren't told.
Sam and I could have helped them. This won't happen again.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code. Site 1 main building door code is acquired, Pathfinder.
Not the important part, Sam.
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Harwell Theo J. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If he's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure. We'll finish what he started. This is for purifying water.
That's what, a few hundred tons of steel? And the storm's twisting it?
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder. It's a forward station, Pathfinder, vital for moving resources and vehicle deployment.
We'll need to call some new ones down, once we're away from so many structures. Nothing useful. Unless we melt it down.
Updating the tech.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
Someone else agrees.
This gives us the tools.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Radiation levels increasing.
I can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to six-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap. Remember the Nomad's jump jets? They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Worth carrying heavy gear up there? Guess someone thought so.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder. Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will put you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
All right, time to get off.
Don't like being sat on, huh? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure?
No, that's okay. Well, look at...
System has...
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7!
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots! Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as Peebee.
Thanks for helping with those things.
You're a mystery.
I saw this tech clear the skies on...
Huh. All Remnant tech. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths.
Sure. Here, take my nav points. Oh, this is the kind of stuff that gets you out of bed in the morning, too?
Solving alien...
Follow my nav points, figure out those monoliths, and we can both get some answers.
How did you get here? After what...
I had a ride. Had to fudge the flight plan a little. Or let people see how rough it got. And some of us want to find it. We didn't come all this way to sit on our hands.
The bots we're seeing.
I had to call them something. The Observer... The Assembler ones make other Remnant. Not sure... And Breachers smash into anything they don't like. Which is us. Easy to remember.
Is P...
Do I seem... It's a name. Good enough and short enough. For now.
Is anyone else?
There's the Ket. Clint...
Who do you mean?
Let's just say he's here to squish Ket. It doesn't care whose gear he tramples.
We're hoping this tech can fix the atmosphere.
Yes! Maybe.
How old is...
It's been dormant for centuries. But long enough for conditions here to get royally screwed up, if they really are connected.
Well...
Yes!
Hey, Peebee, you came in this shuttle?
Not many other ways to get here from the Nexus. Careful, I've got some interesting finds in there.
Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
Avante, Tegan C. Radiation got to her.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Heads up, Scourge ahead.
And then he says, I swear I had two when I came in here.
Wait, humans don't start with 4?
No. No, we don't.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Ket and Remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear the skies, this might be our new home.